What's going on YouTube? Nate the Great, back at it again. In the gym with a leg session today. And the goal for this session was to keep the weight light and the reps pretty high. So I did a smaller pyramid scheme than I did yesterday with chest. I kept my reps at 10 for each weight that I was at, starting with 135 after my warm-up set here with the 45-pound bar for 20 reps. I have to say this is another really good leg session, not just because of how it felt. I mean, my lumbar region isn't hurting me anymore, so it's, it doesn't really affect my squatting ability. But even after doing all of this volume, when I moved on to the leg press machine, even that felt really smooth. I wouldn't say light because it obviously was still heavy weight and a challenge for me, but it wasn't like I had to grind out any of the reps. And in general, it just felt relatively smooth. And here you'll see that I go up to 145 for sets of 10, for a set of 10, before I moved on up to 155. This, I knew this was a lot more accomplishable than my bench pyramid scheme, going up in weight and down in reps. I knew I could get 10 reps on all of the weights that I hit here. But I'm really happy with how my squat form felt in this workout as well. The point of going back down to lightweight is to make sure that my form is still good, because I have a tendency to break down in form when I get to heavier weight. So the next month and a half, maybe even 2 months, is going to be spent making sure that my form is absolutely impeccable, because I don't want to risk injuring myself going heavy, like I did with 215 on deadlifts, or whatever weight that was. Maybe it was 235. I don't really remember. But yeah, after a set of 10 on 255, I backed down to 155. I backed down to 145 again for another set of 10. And obviously at this point, the amount of volume was starting to fatigue me, so I took more breathers than I did in the previous set. But all in all, this was a really good. It was a really good workout as a whole, and I definitely felt the pump at the end of it. It also makes me really happy that my second week with 5 plates going 3 sets of 10 felt so good. I was worried the last time I did it because McAfee, go away, leave me alone. Sorry about that. McAfee was being an ass. Anyway, what was I saying? Right. The fact that you'll see here, the fact that going 5 plates for just the second time for 3 sets of 10, the fact that it was so smooth, it wasn't necessarily overly difficult. It was difficult, but not overly difficult. But the fact that I just, I repped it out, it was good. It was a good confidence boost for me. But After the 5 plates on leg press, I moved to single leg extensions with 50 pounds for 3 sets of 12 each leg. Nothing spectacular, just a little, a little isolation after all the heavy weight. And I followed that up, obviously, with calf extensions. And because I moved up in weight on single leg, I moved up in weight on both legs as well. So I'm now up to 240 pounds on this leg press machine. And my bicep movement for the day was this very concentrated strict form bicep curl with 15-pound dumbbells for 3 sets of 10. I know I've mentioned this before, but I got this off of a bodybuilding.com article on Hugh Jackman's quote-unquote the Wolverine routine. But after this, I finished up with my regular ab circuit, as I always do. But that does it for this video, guys. You can check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Nate the Great Harmon, and I will see you all in the next video.